It's like, thing is, I wasn't really trying to fight you that day.
Yeah.
The thing is, I was trying to stop you from fighting somebody. Yeah. So it was like, I got in the middle of some shit that I don't really know what the fuck really going on and shit. So I'm just like, boom. So I really wasn't even mad at you. I was just tripping like at the situation. So it was just like, so I wasn't really tripping, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So that shit was just on some like, fuck all that shit. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I done been through worse situations than that. Like, I done seen, you know what I mean? I had a, you know what I mean? So I'm not even thinking about shit like that.
Yeah, what he's talking about is me and him, we got in, but yeah, we got into it. It was my daughter's birthday, her C-Day, and we didn't get into it, like, I was into it already. I was already drinking, and I was, just drinking or sober. My mind state is the same way, honestly. So, but the drinking is like, whatever, but anyway, like, we went up over there to my daughter's birthday, to the park or whatever, and of course, it was funny vibes and shit. I was immature. I wasn't even invited to the party. But I guess I was invited to the party because, anyways, like, going through it with the baby mom type, they make it weird, make
kind of crazy, right?
Situations weird, like, oh, you're not supposed to be around, it feel like, and, as long as you ain't around, then everything is good, but when you're around, everything is fucked up, type of situation, so that's how it was for my daughter's birthday. And my boy, he was, we was together on my daughter's birthday. So, we all went over to the park. Me, my boy right here. We all went over to the park and, for my daughter's birthday anyways. Like, the baby mom gonna make it seem like, oh, is when she see me, what are you doing here? Like, well, the address is on, try to make a nigga look like a stalker type of nigga, like some weird shit, and it's just like on some weird shit like that. So,
that was a wild day though.
We ended up going to the park, because my sister was like, oh, she invited us to go to the party, that on that type of shit, and I'm going through with my baby mama. Nobody knows my situation with her or whatever. When we get to the park, they start packing up all this stuff as soon as we get there to the park, right?
Yeah, about that time.
As soon as we get to the park, they start packing up, right? So now I'm hot, like, damn, like, I'm trying to see my daughter for her birthday or whatever, baby mama, baby daddy drama, whatever, whatever. I see people at the park, they all leaving, and now I'm like, I just got here as the father.
Right.
I'm like, all right, whatever, just that's what I was going through, and then
it was a strange day.
Yeah.
But shout out to your, shout out to your daughter.
Yeah, thank you, bro. It was just one of those awkward days for me, strange day, like my bro say, and fucking, that's what happened, and, I got into some words with somebody there that was at the park for my daughter's birthday, because I'm walking away, as they're walking off, I'm like, who, I'm like yelling, I'm like, who's saying that I don't fuck with my daughter, like, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean? Just because I don't fuck with the mom don't mean that I don't fuck with my daughter. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So they hurry up and left. Yeah. I raised my daughter since she was little, bro. Since a baby. So, like, when all this stuff is going on, I know the process, bro. I know the process. The female is going to act strange and, They want you away from them.
That's messed up.
And I know the process, you know, like how all that stuff go down. It's regular life studies, you know, is you know, just growing up, everybody experienced that already. So once the female trying to be away, they trying to be away. Or whatever, but then now I can't go to my daughter's birthday, my own daughter's birthday party and stuff like that, because they have what they have going on. So, so anyway, so then I get into words with one of the dudes there, because he turned around like, what? Right? As I'm talking, leaving the party, I was like, yeah, bro, like, don't try to make it seem like my daughter don't know who I am. Like, niggas is weird, like, you know? And then, so that's when, the dude, he turned around, he like, what? I'm like, yeah, bro, we can squabble up. We can squabble up right now, type of shit. I think I was saying something like that, and my bro right here came, he grabbed me and shit. You know what I mean? He like, calm down. And I'm trying to like go towards the dude or whatever. He's like, Notcho, just calm down. And then boom, I fall back. We both fall back. Like I just remember just hitting the ground hard, like, because he trying to hold me back. This nigga's a skinny ass nigga. No, that's my boy though, but fucking he's on the process of all that. Yeah. He holding on to me like this, like, Notcho, calm down, and I'm going back and forth, like trying to get out of his grip. I'm trying to get out of his grip, and then we just both fall down. Like, it felt like bro, like sweep me, like bro, like sweeped me, bro, like. My bro right here sweeping me like
as fast as I could.
Bam, and then I was on the ground in like seconds. I was on the ground like bam.
Yeah, everything happened fast.
I was like, yeah, it was that. It was so fast how I hit the ground.
It was slow as fuck, but it was like
my hip right here was just like,
yeah, that was fucked up. That was
on fire, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And then I felt my elbow hit the pavement. It was like a bone on bone hit, like it then right here. On my back even hit. Like, damn.
I'm a nice person.
So I was like, yeah, bro did a cool little slam on me, right? And then so I was mad about that. I'm like, fuck, man. and then fucking I get up from that and I'm walking off, I'm hurting. I'm like, damn, that shit hurt. So then I think that's when the dude on their side was like, the guy that on their side that was with them packing up, leaving the party was like, Cuz was like walking by with his baby mom, you know, and then I'm like, man, don't try to make it seem like I don't fuck with my daughter and shit, like I'm not, like I don't fuck with my family, like my kids. You know, it's not something that I should even have to explain, you know, like, you know? So it's like, that's the part that pissed me off. Like, they did it to where it was like, if they try to make me feel like a nigga that don't be there for his kids. Type of shit, you know? So that's why I was so mad, and then bro trying to hold me back, boom. You know what I mean? Bro slammed me, bro. I was so mad, bro slammed me, though. He was like, boom, slammed me. And then I was so mad. I'm trying to get into it with the dude, because as soon as we came to the party, these niggas is leaving, packing up the stuff, just because I'm at the party. You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, bro. Don't do it like that. Like, don't do it like that. And then the nigga from her side comes and he like, what? And I was like, bro, what the fuck? We can squabble up.
Yeah, that was a lot.
And then I get up, I punch him finally as I'm getting into it with the fucking with the opposition. I punched him
That was crazy.
just out of nowhere. Like, bro, just standing there. I was so mad. I just punched him. Like, he was standing next to me. But my mind was already on that. Like, as soon as we parked the car, I think I was like, I'm gonna punch this nigga.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I'm not even looking. I'm standing around like I'm thinking. You feel me? Like it's getting dark. Let's go tuck somewhere and go do something.
I punched my homie, bro. As I'm getting into it with somebody else that was trying to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, man, I don't know. That shit was crazy. I ended up punching him.
I remember it too. I feel like to this day.
And everybody was like, bro, why did you punch him? I'm like, that nigga slammed me.
Yeah,
I punched him from earlier, like 30 minutes ago. No, not even that. It was like 10 minutes after he slammed me.
Yeah.
I was like,
everything happened at once, but everything's going slow, so it's like, what the
I punched him like in the chest or something, like,
or hit me right here,
or the stomach.
It was like in the kind of in the side, but it was kind of you was behind me. So
He's saying where he got hit.
So
I was like, bing.
Yeah. After that, I'm just like, yo, you know
this
what?
nigga dropped. As soon as I punch him, I go like, boom. This nigga go.
I ain't gonna hold you.
So everybody's at the park. They see him. This nigga fall down in slow motion. This nigga like, legs up,
Chill.
feet out.
Chill. I got him quick as hell though. I was ready, but I ain't gonna hold you.
He got us, and then now everybody's like, bro, what the fuck? Yeah, and then he like, what the fuck did you just do that for? You like, this nigga just fucking. He slammed me earlier, 10 minutes, 10 minutes ago.
That's
Literally,
as fuck.
5 minutes later, 5 or 10 minutes later, I punched this nigga though back, like.
That was crazy. Nah,
cause bro, I'm walking around like this, damn, 5 minutes ago into it, I rest up. And that's what happened, bro. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's a crazy story. Yeah.